Tuesday Night Football, and it's worth $25,000 to us. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Jason Mattis with Winning Bets. Thanks for hanging out with me on this episode. That's right, Tuesday Night Football. I tell you what, COVID and this whole pandemic has sucked. But one of the good things that's come out of it is we're getting double games on Monday Night Football. We get some Tuesday Night Football, Wednesday Night Football. I'll take that any day I can get it. That's right, we got Tuesday Night Football going on this week. It's the Ravens and the Cowboys. I don't think it'll be all that great of a matchup. It looks like the Ravens are getting back most of their players, but the only one I saw that looks like may not be available to them, it looks like it's going to be Mark Andrews, but it looks like anybody else that was on that COVID list will be playing, and they'll be going up against the Cowboys, who we saw them last on Thanksgiving, and they got their ass kicked, quite frankly. But thanks to Fox over and on the Fox Bet Super 6 app, this game is worth $25,000 to us. All you got to do is correctly answer 6 questions. If you can do that, you'll take home the $25,000. Otherwise, everybody else will compete for a $1,000 guaranteed prize, and that'll go out to the group of people that can get the most right. Let's jump on into it and see how we'll do it. All right, so question 1 is, what's going to be the last scoring play of the first half? Well, the Ravens are scoring 8.5 points per second quarter. The Cowboys are scoring 8.2 points per second quarter. The Ravens are allowing 6 points in the second quarter, and the Cowboys are allowing 10.2 points in the second quarter. I'm going to go ahead and answer this question, Ravens touchdown. And the reason I settled down on Ravens touchdown is I like the combination of the Ravens scoring more than a touchdown per second quarter, and the Cowboys are allowing more than 7 points per second quarter. So that combination together is what I really liked, where you don't have that combination for the Cowboys. So go ahead and give me the Ravens touchdown as the last scoring play of the first half. Question 2 is, what's going to be the first TD of the third quarter? Well, the Ravens have thrown 16 touchdowns into the end zone, where they've rushed in 12. The Cowboys have also thrown 16 passing touchdowns, but they've only run in 10. The Cowboys have allowed the third most passing touchdowns. The Ravens have allowed the fourth least passing touchdowns. And the Ravens have allowed the 6th least rushing touchdowns, where the Cowboys have allowed the 7th most rushing touchdowns. This one takes a little bit of luck. Obviously, we don't know who gets the ball first, but I'm going to go ahead and lock in on Ravens rushing touchdown. And what I like about this is, one, they don't have their two top tight ends. Nick Boyle and Mark Andrews aren't going to play in this game, it looks like, and that's what they do. If Mark Andrews and Nick Boyle are healthy, they like to throw the ball in the red zone. They like to throw it to those guys. Otherwise, we know the Ravens lean, run heavy. So I like the combination of that. I also like the combination of the Cowboys have allowed the 7th most rushing touchdowns so far in the National Football League. And then you add that with the Ravens rush pass defense not allowing the many touchdowns. So the Ravens rush defense and pass defense, again, I mentioned they're the 4th least and 6th least respectively. So they're just not, allowing a lot of touchdowns when they get into that area. So I like the Cowboys selling for field goals. So go ahead and give me Ravens rushing touchdown as the first TD of the third quarter. Question 3 is, what's going to be the total rushing yards? Well, the Ravens average 158 per game. The Cowboys average 112. The Ravens are allowing 112 a game, and the Cowboys are allowing 156, which is dead last in the NFL. So I took the average for and the average against, and that checked in at 269. I'm going to go ahead and take 271 plus. You look at these windows you can pick from, and boy, are they really, really small. So while the math says 269, I obviously bumped that up a couple one, because then you get the entire window of 271 plus. So that window is significantly bigger, and it's right there with what the math says. So go ahead and give me 271 plus. Question 4 is, how many different players are going to score a touchdown? Well, the Cowboys have 8 offensive players who have scored a touchdown. The Ravens have 12 offensive players that have scored a touchdown. Again, this one comes down to a little bit of luck. I'm going to go ahead and say 4 players will be scoring touchdowns on this game. Question 5 is, what's the most receiving yards? Unless I'm having an absolute brain fart. Normally they always ask this question is what's the most passing yards? Combined or for any team. I don't know why they said receiving yards. Really tripped me up there initially. But the Ravens, they're averaging 175 yards through the air. The Cowboys are averaging 268 through the air. The Ravens allow 222 through the air, and the Cowboys allow 226. So again, it's the average for against the average against. I went ahead and locked in on Cowboys here. I think the Ravens are going to win this game, so that leads towards late in the game, the Ravens shutting it down in terms of their passing game, leaning on their run game, which they're going to lean on that run game predominantly through most of the game anyways, because that's what they do. But if the game goes away according to the way I think it will be, then that means the Cowboys should be always throwing the ball late in the game, trying to claw their way back into it. So I've got Cowboys there for the team, and then for the yardage, give me 0 to 275 based on that math of what they do and what the Ravens allow. So that gives me the nice good window there up to 275 passing yards, receiving yards, same thing, right? I don't really know what that is. And question 6 is always who's going to win the game and what's going to be that margin. I'm going to go ahead and lock on Ravens winning the game, and the Ravens are going to win this game by 15 plus. I think this is a get-right game for the Ravens. They've looked shaky the last few weeks. We know the issues they've had with COVID, but even before that, they looked shaky, going up against the Patriots there. So this feels like a good just get-right game for the Ravens, getting their players back, getting their mojo back. I mentioned the Cowboys' struggles against the Cowboys' defensive struggles against the run, last in yardage, giving up the 7th most touchdowns on the ground. That's just a bad combination where you're going up against the Ravens' rushing attack, which is one of the best in the league, surely the top 5 in the league. And then the Cowboys have already been blown out 4 times this season, so it's not like, them getting blown out is foreign to them. It's something that, they hang tough in games. No, they've been blown out 4 times already this season, so predicting them to lose by 15 plus isn't a stretch. So go ahead and lock me in on Ravens will win the game by 15 plus. And that's how I'm going to round out my chances to win $25,000 on Tuesday Night Football on the Fox Bet Super 6 app. Go ahead and lock in your picks, but go ahead and like this video and let me know what you guys are thinking also as well. I love to read the comments from you guys each and every week. I really do enjoy that. So otherwise, I'll see you guys on the next contest. I'm Jason Mattis.
Thanks for watching this episode of Winning Bets. I'm Jason Mattis. I'll see you again when we are celebrating the wins and making more winning bets. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more winning bets.